Welcome back to the channel and get ready, because today's video is all about one of the most highly anticipated muscle cars of the modern era, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This car represents a rebirth of an icon that first roared onto the scene in 1969, and Ford has gone to extraordinary lengths to make sure the new version feels just as special as its legendary ancestor while still embracing everything a 21st-century performance car should be. From the way it looks to the way it drives, from its craftsmanship inside to the monstrous engine under its hood, there's a lot to unpack here, and by the end of this review, you'll know exactly why this car has so many people talking. As you approach the 2026 Boss 429, the first thing that strikes you is its stance. It's unmistakably Mustang, yet more serious, more planted, more purposeful. Ford's designers have given the front end an aggressive character with a huge blacked-out grille, framed by sharp LED matrix headlights that seem to glare at you as if daring you to take it for a spin. The hood has a prominent sculpted bulge, with an integrated ram air scoop, a modern homage to the original Boss 429, but also a functional piece feeding cool air to the big V8 beneath. The lower bumper integrates a wide splitter with active aerodynamic elements that can extend at speed. For greater downforce on track days, every vent, crease, and contour up front has been designed not just for looks, but for performance, making this the most aerodynamically efficient Mustang ever built, while still looking like a brute. Walking down the side, you notice how long and low the new Boss 429 sits. The fastback profile remains classic, but the roofline has been subtly lowered and the beltline raised, giving the car a leaner, more muscular look. The wheel arches flare out to cover massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, wrapped in ultra-high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Behind them lurk 6-piston Brembo brakes, and if you opt for the carbon ceramic upgrade, you get fade-free stopping power lap after lap. Functional extractor vents behind the front wheels allow hot air to escape, and a sculpted character line sweeps back from the fenders to the haunches, catching the light like a coiled spring ready to unleash. The mirrors are mounted on aerodynamic stalks, the side skirts are carbon fiber, and the door handles sit flush with the body, all of it aimed at reducing drag and turbulence. The rear of the Boss 429 is a perfect blend of heritage and modernity. The signature tri-bar taillights are slimmer and brighter than before, with a dynamic lighting animation when you unlock the car. The deck lid spoiler isn't just decorative, it's an active unit that automatically adjusts angle to balance downforce and drag, depending on speed and drive mode. Quad titanium exhaust tips sit within a deep rear diffuser that channels airflow cleanly out from under the car. Even the rear bumper has been reprofiled to minimize turbulence at high speed. Step back and you see a car that looks ready to devour a drag strip, a road course, or a mountain road without compromise. Slip inside and you're greeted by a cockpit that feels both luxurious and utterly focused on the driver. The seats are deep bolstered Recaros, trimmed in a mix of premium leather and Alcantara with contrasting stitching and embossed Boss 429 logos. They're heated and ventilated, but still light enough to suit track work. Ahead of you sits a fully digital 13.2-inch instrument cluster with a reconfigurable layout that can show classic analog-style gauges or a race-inspired performance view with shift lights, lap times, and G-force meters. A head-up display projects speed, RPM, navigation, and even gear selection onto the windshield so you can keep your eyes on the road. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped, and dotted with performance mode buttons. Carbon fiber trim stretches across the dashboard and door panels, and ambient lighting lets you customize the mood. In the center console is Ford's latest 12.1-inch Sync 5 infotainment touchscreen, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. A Bang & Olufsen 14-speaker audio system fills the cabin with concert-level sound when you're not listening to the V8's rumble. Storage space is improved. The rear seats are tighter due to the fastback shape, but usable for short trips. And quality throughout feels like a big step up from previous Mustangs. Of course, the heart of any Boss 429 is the engine. For 2026, Ford has developed an all-new 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 hand-built at a dedicated facility, drawing on lessons from its racing programs. Output is an estimated 750 horsepower and 670 pound-feet of torque without any forced induction. It revs past 7,000 RPM, delivering a linear, ferocious surge of power, accompanied by a soundtrack that's pure American muscle. Buyers can choose between a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission with rev matching or a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters, each mated to a reinforced rear axle with an electronically controlled limited slip differential. Adaptive MagneRide dampers constantly adjust for road conditions, while selectable drive modes, normal, sport, track, drag, and custom, tweak throttle response, steering, exhaust note, and suspension stiffness. Chassis rigidity is up thanks to new bracing and use of high-strength steel and aluminum. And the car's weight distribution is close to 50-50 for sharper handling. 0 to 60 times are projected at about 3.2 seconds with the automatic and a few tenths more with the manual, and the top speed is north of 200 mph. Yet the car also has cylinder deactivation and a start-stop system to keep fuel consumption reasonable when cruising. Ford has priced the 2026 Mustang Boss 429 to reflect its flagship status. Base price is expected around $92,000 in the US, with well-optioned cars crossing $110,000 if you add the carbon fiber track package, carbon ceramic brakes, special heritage paint schemes, and premium interior trims. That's serious money, but it positions the Boss 429 against high-end Camaros, Challengers, and even some European sports cars, and given the limited production numbers Ford is planning, it's likely to hold its value very well. If you're considering, 1. Think carefully about how you'll use it. Enthusiasts who plan to take it to the track will want the performance package with stickier tires, more aggressive aero, and the lighter seats. Those who see it as a grand tourer might prefer the automatic transmission and the full suite of driver aids. And if you're a collector, one of the limited launch colors or special interior themes will make your car even more distinctive down the road. Spending time with the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 leaves a strong impression that this isn't just a marketing exercise resurrecting an old badge. It's a genuine flagship Mustang built to honor its heritage, while setting a new benchmark for American muscle in a world where electrification and downsizing dominate the headlines. It roars, it handles, it looks like nothing else on the road, and it delivers an experience you simply can't get from an EV or a turbocharged import. Whether you're after nostalgia, performance, or a future classic, this car deserves a spot on your short list. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at Ford's new monster Mustang, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more detailed car reviews, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time behind the wheel of another incredible machine.